So, how's lockdown treating you?
It's not great, I'm gonna be honest. I've done a long time of sit inside kind of gaming. I was like, oh, I like gaming, I like sitting inside working on my stuff. This is not too bad. But then as time has worn on, it's more and more frustrating. I was enjoying actually like getting out, trying new things, doing new things, and it just put an absolute spanner in all of that, so.
Is it kind of evolved for you, like from each lockdown?
No, the first lockdown I was very kind of preoccupied and distracted, so I didn't even really notice it as much because, yeah, the new Call of Duty had come out, it was the biggest game around at the time. But one thing that I did discover is that all of like my fitness that I'd built up to that point, I lost it so quickly. And I couldn't get any gym equipment. Everything was sold out. I basically sat there and I was like, oh, 3-week delivery? I'll just wait, I'll just leave it. 4 weeks later, I'm like, oh, I probably should have got something, but now it's another 3 weeks, I'll just wait. And that was kind of a big problem, is I didn't keep up with my kind of exercise regime, which is something that I'm doing a lot more of now. I'm looking at the positive of lockdown is there's less social distractions. So I'm kind of using that time to work on myself and just kind of set goals and tick them off. And it's something that is quite reliable as well. I feel like with personal health and fitness, it's something that if you work at it, you will see results. And once you're in the routine of it, you'll feel weird not doing it and you'll constantly see results and improvements.
You reached out to me after the last video went live. What made you reach out then?
It was just, yeah, seeing your video and kind of, it's very easy to get trapped in your own mindset and not realize that there's a wider picture and it's not just you that feels the same way about a constant responsibility. And I feel like we're in quite a unique position whereby we can go in so many different directions. You can start designing a shoe. I can start shooting real life videos with the Sidemen. I could start playing another video game. I could be live streaming, making videos, starting a company, investing. And I think sometimes you feel like you should be doing all of that stuff to the best of your ability. And it's very easy to look back in hindsight and say, oh, I wish I'd done that. I wish I'd have put more effort into this or that or the other bit. Sometimes it's actually not healthy to do that, but it's an easy kind of mindset to get trapped into. You can explore so many different things. It almost feels like you're missing out if you don't. I guess it's one of the downsides of everything being so connected in the world. For me that day, I happened to be clicking on a Calyx video, watching through, finding it really interesting, and then taking a step back and looking at the wider picture and kind of not stressing so much about what are inherently kind of smaller things and successes that aren't necessary. I always like to kind of give a persona that, everything is all good. Everyone kind of, goes through a lot that, the rest of the world doesn't see. And it's important to always realize that and never forget that.